Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke Podcast.
Man, we ain't been here in a while.
I know. And, I had somebody ask me, y'all still doing the podcast?
Yeah.
I said yes. We just took a little break.
Ike went on vacation. We both had to work one weekend, and then another weekend was.
So I did.
I
did Memphis in May.
I did Memphis in May.
Over at the what is it? The Tiger Lane.
Tiger Lane. That's when I was working there.
You know, not having to walk through mud and stuff like that I did plenty of years before, felt pretty good.
It felt pretty good, and also parking was a lot easier.
Man.
Yeah, obviously.
And then I ran into one of my partners. He was driving one of the little carts around. He picked me up. He said, "What time you gonna be through?" I said, "Man, about 8:05." He showed up. So I'm like, wow. Yeah, I like this here.
Yeah, it was a lot easier because at the end of the day, you know, especially if you're going to have to pay for parking, might as well pay for parking that's close instead of pay for parking just to get somewhere and then still walk another 2 miles to where you need to go at downtown. Yeah. But it both has its pros and cons.
The one on the fairgrounds is the one that's actually the prize,
it's
the award-winning one that everyone.
What's the one? This the one that's been doing it forever and ever.
Right.
So
Right.
Memphis in May. And the other one was called what?
Confused. I said, no, the one that everyone kind of participates in, and you get a winner and everything.
Yeah, but I heard the other one
had a bigger prize.
Yeah, like they gave $250,000.
Yeah, the most money ever for a barbecue festival.
Wow.
But you know they got something to prove. What is it called? Smoke Fest.
Yeah,
Smoke Fest.
And they doing another one in the fall. Now that's different.
And they had a merry-go-round down there. I mean,
I saw that.
Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel. Yeah. I mean, as far as aesthetics, it was tight.
Oh yeah. When you saw the pictures at night of the drones flying over, man, it's like, wow, this.
All the colors and all that stuff. It looked great off, and glistening off the water and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
Right. Good look.
Yeah. What y'all do this weekend?
I worked. This was Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, it was.
So I was the official photographer for the Sigma, whatever the Qs. I just said it.
Damn, boy,
But you know what's fun about shooting with them? Getting to walk around with a cigar and take pictures.
Well, hey, you can't ask for much more than that, right?
You can't ask much more than that.
Perks of the job.
I made a mistake. I got me a Romeo and Julieta cigar, and it was horrible. It wasn't. Not that it was horrible. It
wasn't of your sophisticated palate. Is that what you're trying to say?
Because it was just kind of real. It was real strong. It was when I Googled it after I had of course bought it and started smoking it. It was like up there towards the robust, like real strong.
Oh shit!
So
9-10.
Yeah. Wow. So in hindsight, I probably wouldn't do that again. Oh, well, I definitely wouldn't buy that again. So
yeah, but you like Cohiba Black? I mean, those are up there too. Different flavor.
The Romeo and Julieta was just it just was not a good stick. I didn't enjoy it at all.
You bought it there? Where'd you buy it?
I bought it there.
Okay. Oh yeah, they had the guy down there.
Yeah, Rob was down there, and so was the guys from Sticks and Stones. Yeah. So the cigar that I wanted to get was something called Alice. I forget what it was. It was made by the same people that make the Fat Bottom Betties. Now, and the only reason I wanted to get it is because my mom and my grandmother's name was Alice, and I thought that'd have been just to get it. But I ended up going to Rob and getting that Romeo and Juliet. I want my damn money back.
But that was an experience. It wasn't your best, but it was an experience. Yeah. You know what not to buy, right?
Well, I had my. Well, anyway, I was good.
You know what not to buy. You was able to circumvent that, right?
Yeah.
That's what counts. Yeah. That's what counts. What about you, Rick?
Work, man.
I know you work because I had to come up there and get some stuff because, man, I had a great time. My aunts from Chicago came in town, man, and we had a ball. We really stayed up playing cards, playing pity pat for 50 cents.
Oh wow!
Man, man. I know that and playing spades and just eating good the whole time, talking, just listening to the old stories. It was nice, man. I really enjoyed my aunts. And then I had a chance to bring them up here to see the new studio and everything.
Cool.
Took some pictures with them, and man, we did our little podcast. I mean, we up here smoking cigars. Some moms don't even smoke cigars. Let me get one, nephew. It was just cool, man. It was real cool.
That's cool right there.
Nah, I didn't do much, man. I worked. When I got off, we closed Memorial Day at 4. I went home and smoked the stick I had at home and drunk some Weller. I went on and opened up that barrel.
Ooh, how you like it?
I'd had it before,
yeah.
But unfortunately at the time, that was the only thing I had. So I was like, I got to open this and go and drink it because I wanted to drink and I didn't want to go back to the store. So it was good.
So here's this true story. So my wife was trying to make a bourbon smash. And she like, give me some of that bourbon you got over there. The only bourbon I had was the Weller. I looked at her like, baby, we ain't got no bourbon.
You were not experimenting.
You had no blends? I mean, you didn't have any of that other stuff?
Most of the stuff I had plenty of whiskey. She's like, it's got to be bourbon. I said,
you ain't getting this.
Yeah, I'm like, so I ended up giving her some Jameson Black. I said, just try this right here.
That's Irish whiskey.
I know, but that of my Weller, I'm like, no, we're not opening this Weller for no damn mixed cocktail drink that you might not even like. So.
Yeah, I ain't mix it right.
Yeah, it was a strawberry smash bourbon or something like that. But I'm like, we're not opening that for this. So y'all, we are missing Kimberly. Kimberly had to work today. She's out of town. But fear not.
The great Rick is here.
The great Rick is here.
The great Rick.
3481. Austin P.
He nailed it. Hey, good enough for
There you go.
Thanks,
so
guys.
listen,
Thanks
we
for
got
letting me sit.
this summertime. Rick's got the stuff. I'm just gonna.
He does.
I'm
He
just gonna
got
say
the
the stuff. Like if you having a pool party, if you just sitting out in your backyard on your deck, you ain't got to even be smoking. Go by R&R and get your libations.
Now, I do have to ask him, Rick bought back some Ciroc. I don't know how everybody feel about Ciroc right now, but, he brought it back. It must be a good seller. Must be a good seller.
Yeah. Look,
or it's on discount now.
Yeah, is it on discount?
No, as far as my knowledge, Ciroc pulled back from our,
Pull back from Diddy?
Our fallen soldier, Diddy.
Yeah.
Before he got into
Do you really want to call
trouble.
him a soldier, though?
Nah, not after
Just
that
our
video.
fallen guy.
Sucker.
Yeah. The fallen dude.
Yeah, the dude. There you
Yeah,
go.
the fallen dude. Yeah, the fallen
Yeah,
dude.
they backed away from him before that, and they've been doing these summer series every summer for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, last year was melon, and it was a purple, red kind of bottle.
Never had that one.
Yeah, Angie, she bought it. It was sweet.
All of them sweet.
Yeah, it was sweet, and you really had to add something to it.
Well, production like it. And she don't like anything.
Yeah.
She's not Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their the one for this year, the Limonada, and it's gone over well because
Illuminati?
No,
Limonati.
Limonada.
Is it like a limoncello? Is it like a limoncello?
I think it's more like is that drink everyone drinks lemon drop.
Lemon drop. Yeah, it's more like a lemon drop. It's
more
like a
lemon
lemon drop. Not as strong as a regular lemon drop, but it's also, I thought it was good, especially cold.
Sometimes the pre-made drinks be just all right. I had a
tastes artificial.
I had a Negroni made by, and it was a pre-made drink by. I can't remember who it was made by, but it was actually pretty good.
Can you pre-make a Negroni?
It was actually pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I forget who made it, but it was. You know how the product place they had it sitting right there at the register you check out.
Right.
And I usually I got my old fashioned, and I was like, because I like Negroni, so I tried that, and I think I got Angie a Cosmopolitan pre-made. So I mean, I like those. When I'm sitting outside by the pool, I love having just them pre-made. You just pour it, and you ain't got to worry about it.
This is the season for it. As summer comes out, they're always doing ready to drinks. Nobody.
But you have to have it over ice.
Yeah,
you have to have it over ice,
definitely.
or put it in a shaker, in it. The only issue I've always had with flavored drinks is after a while, or even when you open it, it tastes real artificial.
Yeah,
ain't
no real fruit in it.
Ain't no real fruit in it. So it's that, and then especially over time, it gets a little. I don't know what it's called.
Ciroc was the only one in the market a long time ago still infusing real fruit, and they've gotten away from it. It's just not cost effective.
Yeah, it can't be cost effective. No. I mean, after watching those dudes out in the woods, man, they using real fruit.
Baby, he talking about moonshine.
They use real shit.
What he was saying. I've been
because Fabian wanted to turn me on to it. If you watch that show, I don't care what they end up growing or finding. They gonna make some mash out of that and go make
the
some.
dude said if it got a sugar and it's a berry, we can distill it. That's what he said, man. I remember this one episode where them dudes tried to make some absinthe. They tried to make absinthe. This is one of the father and sons. They didn't mix the chemicals right. The little herbs and shit, they gotta be mixed right. They were puking it. Hey man, it was so funny.
I didn't think you could make absinthe outside of the lab.
Shit, I didn't either, man. They tried it. So the second time it worked.
So this Saturday, I got to taste. I sipped a little moonshine. So I was again shooting for the Qs, and this brother goes to his car, comes back. He got three jars in his hand. I'm like, hey, what you got, man?
3 quarts, huh?
Yeah, three clear jars. I said, man, let me just get a sip. I just want a taste. And he gave me a little bit. Boy, I still feel that. Because remember that time we had a party up here and somebody gave us some moonshine and we gave it to security, our security guy.
He was fucked up for a while.
Oh, boy, Super Duke just showed up right now.
Man. Can you get much cleaner than that?
No, you cannot get much cleaner than that, man. You can't. You cannot. Hey, we got something for you to try again, man. Randy, we got something for you to try, man.
We bought some more Uncle Nearest, Randy.
I'm Randy.
Oh, boy.
Randy, go get you a cup, man.
Get your cup, Randy.
We got something new for you to try, man.
I wish I would.
Wait a minute. You poured your own drink. You poured your own. You poured your own, man. Huh?
You think I'm gonna let y'all pour it?
But why you mad at us?
No, I'm good.
You poured it yourself.
I'm good on that part.
They say, fool me once.
I want to get a cup of water.
Fool me twice, never fool me again.
All right. What do we got today?
So last week I went to Puerto Rico. So I brought us some Bacardi, and that's not, they don't actually pronounce it over there Bacardi. They do something.
So how we fuck it up?
We pronounce it like what we see. Shit, Bacardi, but they said something different, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. We got that, and I got some cigars from Puerto Rico as well. So cigar is actually pretty good. I'm actually enjoying it.
This is cool, Bacardi, because it's been aged 8 years.
8 years, and typically most of the rums typically age for like 4. I mean,
they clear.
Yeah, 4 years. So this is 8. Supposedly this is only available at the Bacardi plant.
So this is exclusive?
It's exclusive. That's what that's what dude told me.
It used to be, like I told you guys, it used to be in the market a long time ago because it was called Bacardi Años.
That's it?
It's 8 años.
Ocho.
Yeah.
It's Bacardi Ocho.
Okay.
Ocho was 8, of course.
Ocho was 8. Okay, got
Yep.
you.
Oh,
yeah, and
shit.
it was a lot darker back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was almost black, like Kraken black in some of those darker rums.
Okay.
But that is delicious.
I got to believe 8 years. If something ages for 8 years, it's pretty good.
Got to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be pretty good. Shit. Anyway, all right, shit. Ike, we got a guest today?
We got a guest.
Do we?
Do we have a guest? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Talk about it.
Yes. I tell you what, let's take a break. Let's come back. Let's give her a proper introduction. Let's give her one of them Steve Harvey. Stand on your damn feet. Like that.
Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage next. Like that.
All right, Smoke family.
We got a whole damn audience here.
We got an audience
We got a
here.
whole audience today.
Really?
Hey,
We'll be
y'all
right
be
back.
quiet down a little bit. All right, y'all, welcome back to the Smoke Podcast.
Yes.
So, in addition to a full studio audience,
Yes.
on the show this week,
Coming to
coming
the
to the
stage.
stage, standing on your damn feet, we got Miss Jamilica Burke.
Thank you.
Welcome
What's
to the
going
show.
I'm doing fantastic.
I know you are. So listen, I'm gonna just go ahead and get this out the way.
Get out of the way.
This lady showed up with her bag. Like if we didn't have shit to drink or smoke, we would have been straight.
No, she showed up assuming we ain't had shit.
Yeah, well,
I come prepared.
She came prepared.
Assuming she
and
ain't
she's
had,
a bike rider.
Yeah.
So apparently she's the one that they can always count on having the bag with her and then pull it out.
Yes. And Smoke Fam, this shit happen.
Because you gotta have variety.
Yes.
You never know what people make.
Yes.
Yes, you can open it.
All right.
You gotta try different things.
She came in. Boom. I got my Louis Vuitton thing here. Boom.
Got the cigars.
Oh my! What?
Yes.
And a lighter.
Yes, and a cutter in there
and
too.
A cutter.
Oh, what's she smoking there, man?
She got some JFR. She got a Macanudo.
Yeah.
She ain't. She ain't. Hey, you know when somebody ain't playing. And then she got.
Jefferson. Yeah. So this is age that C in a boat.
In a barrel.
Yes.
And
8
what's
months
this?
around the sun.
Damn.
And this is new right here. This is new right here.
Now the whistle pig is delicious.
Come on.
Oh, we gotta try this.
Come on. I'm from the business. I'm from the business.
Thank you.
Oh, don't play.
Hold up. She got some more shit in here.
Oh, no. Watch this right here. She ain't drinking at the bottom.
It's not that. If she show up to your place and your cup's dirty, she's like, fuck it. I got my own shit. I got my own.
You gotta be prepared.
Man, I'm
Sip it all time.
You got a dishwasher in this bitch too?
No, we just rinse and take it home.
Wow, boy, I swear, man.
I love it.
So we're gonna keep that pig and whistle out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we going
It's
there.
for sharing. That's the whole
And
purpose.
it's
sharing is caring.
Look right here. Get it right there. Limited edition.
Exclusive.
Another exclusive. Another one.
Another Viper, man. Whistle Pig does no wrong, bro.
Really?
It doesn't.
Does no wrong.
So
the way they balance it is delicious.
Now,
and a great sipper, and I like it with no ice.
No ice. So tell me this.
I like her already.
Dude.
Say her name again.
Jamilica.
Jamilica. Okay, Jamila.
So when did you start participating in a great thing of smoking cigars?
Great thing of smoking cigars probably started about 2013, 2014. And so probably about a year before, I started really getting more into bourbon and whiskeys. Because I was looking for something I needed more variety, but I didn't I was trying to get out the sugary drinks. And I realized there's great stories, great variety in terms of the flavor. And so started doing more tastings, hanging out with friends like y'all.
Yeah.
Took me to different places. I was like, oh, you know what? This is legit.
So I remember on your Instagram profile, you are a whiskey. What?
Bourbon steward.
Bourbon steward. What does that mean?
Yes. So number one, I'm a teacher at heart. I started my whole career teaching. So I just love the education of being a lifelong learner. So once I'm kind of if I get a hobby, I want to learn all about it.
Right.
So I started enrolling classes, learning how it's made, the distilling process, how you do the tasting properly, how do you pair it with different things. And so as I went through that process, I was just well, I might as well do this because sometimes I may want to talk about it with my friends. And that's how it started. And I was like, oh, this is great. So being a bourbon steward means that I have taken classes to actually learn the art of distilling, learn the art of tasting, to where now I can talk to other people about it as well.
Damn. Woo! We don't even know all that shit.
I got questions.
I'm gonna learn today.
So we learning
awesome.
some stuff.
Look. That's really awesome for a woman.
Absolutely.
Actually, to embrace that. That is wonderful.
Hold on,
watch this right here. The lady that's distilling Uncle Nearest.
Oh, Fawn Weaver?
Is a female. And the lady that just left from, what's
Alex
the place?
Castle.
Yeah, she just left from up the street. So women doing their doggone thing.
Bruh.
Doing the damn thing.
For a while. Where did you train? Where'd you study?
The Bourbon Steward, yeah. Staff and Thief Society.
Okay, gotcha.
And what is it called?
Staff and Thief Society.
Wow. That's some underground shit right there.
I've heard of it.
You heard it. Yeah, you probably heard of it in your sleep, and then it erased your memory, and it comes to you subconsciously.
Here's the first question I have.
Okay.
What's the best whiskey you've tasted?
It's whatever in my hand. What? But here's the reason why. Because I love such a variety. My love is more towards the wheated bourbon. That is my first love. Yes, first love. Hence the whistle pig.
That's it.
Ooh, man, feel that, man.
Because the wheated gives it a softness and a sweetness and a.
Put some money in the top.
Exactly, it's
I need
weighted.
to pull this ice off. I need to.
Yeah, you need to try that.
I'm
No,
looking
you
to
need to
get
try
rid
it
of
You
without
know what we're
ice.
gonna do?
Try it
We
without
Don't
you what.
sell in my drink.
ain't gonna take a break.
I tell you what, Tierney. I'm sorry. I want to experience this correctly. Can you pour this ice off and just
Yes, and it must be in a glass, not a plastic cup.
Wow.
pour both flowers out? There you go. Oh yeah, me and Rick.
Well, I tell you what, man.
When you bought it out the bag, I'm like, oh goodness, yeah.
Well, she showed it to me, and I was like, oh dang,
Bro,
okay,
no joke. No joke.
okay.
Wow.
So
Well,
where is Whistle Pig made? Where is it made?
Hold on with that. Let's get
Actually,
let's
Vermont, and then there have been
let's
some
get Tierney
occasions.
back over there. Cause we really want to hear this one. All right, what's your question, Ike?
I was asking where was the Whistling Pig made? Where is it produced in? And you said in Vermont.
Vermont, but then they also use some of the source bourbon as well, depending on what it is.
So I wonder what because the what was funny is that in Panama, I mean in Puerto Rico, the rum is aged in cask from what did she say? 3 Jack Daniels, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 other ones, but basically they were getting the cask from America, shipping them down, and then aging the rum in those.
Yeah, because that's actually what a lot of companies do.
Yeah.
Well, distillers do is like they sell their barrels,
Right,
And then you
second-use
can
barrels.
put second use barrels. You can do it for rum. They do it for sometimes for scotch. They do it for
Wine.
vodkas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly.
Wow. That's
Because it adds that just extra flavor.
it
to
does.
It.
And that smokiness.
Yeah, the
that
oak adds a
smokiness.
layer
That
to it
oakiness.
that doesn't
Yeah.
come in.
And then the
just
fact that it's
distillation
already
process.
charred.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, that's good.
I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna try it when I'm done. I'm gonna try it when I'm done
So I'm
with this rum.
curious,
though.
what caught your attention with it?
Let me do it.
Do it again.
Let me do it again.
Yeah, you got to go to the full, left to right. Come on.
I taste caramel on the palate. The first thing I taste is the caramel. Mm-hmm. It does have a little
Got you right
tickles
there.
your throat just a little bit.
But it's
Pop
one
it
you
in.
let it sit there for a
Oh
moment.
yeah. But this
Let it open
this
up
is
more?
good. This is good. It's got a sweet taste to it. It doesn't. It's not like the Uncle Nearest that we had. Even though the Uncle Nearest, as you drank it more and more, it tasted sweet. It was actually good. But this, you can taste the caramel right off the bat.
Wow, and it's only 86 proof. Wow.
It's weeded, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Most
what-
of your wheaties
that's a-
would be around that.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on
weeded
it, Rick?
bourbons are a beautiful thing. I've had all the Whistle Pigs. I was very familiar with that. I hadn't tried this one. I've seen it in bars and what have you, but I haven't tried it.
What's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts on it is great. I ain't met a weeded bourbon that I didn't like.
Right.
I have, but
that's why I love
but
Weller.
Maker's Mark. Don't care for Makers.
I don't like makers either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Makers.
I don't like makers.
But no,
You know,
no,
and-
I have an
and-
affection
and-
for
They have a
Weller.
few
Rick's-
store picks though. When you get into the store picks, they have a few that. It's
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah,
I
you can
rock
pick
with that.
through them. Yeah, you can pick through them.
To Rick's point, the last time I was at R&R at 3481 Austin P, I got a bottle of what was that whiskey? Oh man, what's the one that's made in Kentucky? Buffalo Trace. That was the best whiskey I had ever had.
I drink Buffalo Trace every day. It's
That
like
was,
coffee.
I mean, literally, like everything I
That's-
mixed it with, and when I drank it by itself, that was a great freaking whiskey,
Yeah, it doesn't last that long up here.
And
Yeah.
cost effective.
and
Yeah,
cost
and
effective.
that's the most important part. It's cost
and
very cost effective.
when you consider that it's made at the same place that they're selling Pappy's for, 100 times more. I mean, and the Eagle Rare. I mean, they're making a whole bunch at the same place.
And one of my favorites, E.H. Taylor.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Ace Taylor. Yeah.
Yep.
The Taylor.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
that's some good stuff.
So anyway,
What's your favorite smoke?
So I'm more of a mild, medium Connecticut rapper.
Right.
So I'll do like Catch 22, things like that. I do like some of the Fuentes.
Yeah,
As
I'm
well?
a big fan of Fuente.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so anyway, I went to Puerto Rico.
He was like,
Tell
"Hey,
y'all about
subject."
because y'all brought all this good stuff out. I could have kept my damn rum at the house, but
What?
Hey, but the bottle almost gone.
All
Mike.
right, yeah,
That's it. Come on now.
it's
That's a
actually
lot.
good.
It
It's
was
actually
good.
good.
was
So
good.
when I went to Puerto Rico, of course, I was looking for a stick to smoke on the beach, lay out on the beach. There was a police officer that explicitly told me there is no smoking on the beach.
Man.
Mon.
Okay.
I'm like, What? Not. You know how when you go to
You went to the wrong beach.
when you go to when you go to
You gotta go to
like
the nude
Dominican
beach,
Republic, or you go to places like that, you have people walking on the beach selling cigars. But in Puerto Rico, they're not selling cigars.
So what'd you get them?
I got these at the airport. I'm gonna be honest. I did because seriously, I went to this cigar lounge. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me go in there. I'm gonna give me a Cohiba.
Yeah.
Cohibas was $120. I'm like,
For one?
for one.
Ooh.
So, which one?
It was. I mean,
Just a regular one?
That's a Cohiba Cubana,
Cuban.
a
Okay.
Cuban cigar.
Oh, okay.
So because
They cashing.
I just I get
They
it.
cashing in on.
And then in the
He went
airport,
to all the tourist spots.
yeah.
Right,
No, I was out. I went outside on
You went
this one.
outside the reservation?
Yeah. I mean, I just didn't want to spend. I did get one of the Puerto Rican cigars because, like, I did the same thing when I went to Cabos. I got a Cabo cigar because the Cubanas were super expensive. So this is a great stick. I could tell when I cut it, it's rolled tightly. You know the which means that you can
it burns
get them
evenly.
inches. It
Burns
burns
very
even.
evenly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I ain't got no problems with this. And then I went to the Bacardi tour. And, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I love old-fashions. So he made it with this special reserve 8-year rum. And he, instead of using simple syrup, he used a honey-infused simple syrup. So it was honey and water, and he mixed it together and did that. So it was actually, the old-fashions were really good down there because, again, when you go to these countries, there's no point in doing the whiskeys because they're basically importing them from the United States.
Right.
So I wanted to try something that was actually made there. This is actually made down in Puerto Rico. So, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually real good. You see the bottle's almost gone.
Yep.
So it's really good. Everybody
And
in
Randy didn't die when he drank it. So I mean,
He didn't bag up from.
and his cup is empty. I just look back, his cup is empty, man.
Well, share. Give me some. Well, now you got to try the whistle.
You gotta try the whistle
gotta try the
pig,
whistle.
man. You gotta try that, man.
You got to take.
It's
you
weeded,
need
man.
another
Don't
cup,
be scared of it.
Because you
It's
can't put
weeded.
it on the ice. Nope.
Yeah, pull the ice out, man. Hold on, take his ice too. Come on, man.
But that's a nice piece of ice, so just get another cup. Yeah. We don't waste ice either. A nice cube.
No, man. So what got you smoking cigars?
What got me smoking cigars was, being in the atmosphere, doing the pairings, learning more about them. So there was like certain ones that I learned that I like.
Right.
Like I don't do it every day or often, but it's nice when I'm just sitting on the patio,
Just chilling.
and relaxing. And what I was finding that it helped just with some of the stress relief. It was just like help me with my breathing, help me just kind of calm and just meditate and relax. I was like, okay, that's pretty chill.
It's hard to get mad when you got a nice stick in your hand.
Nah.
You got a cigar in your hand. You it's just hard. It's real hard to honestly not be chill.
And listen,
Part of
this,
you halfway listening to, because it's like, okay, whatever.
and this is
Exactly.
this is the way you should do it. You should get you a glass of whiskey or whatever libation you want to get.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a stick and just plan on doing nothing for about an hour.
Yeah, you ain't doing that.
And that's the thing I think a lot of young people can't do. They can't sit still for a damn hour and just enjoy it, smoking a cigar.
But think about it. We couldn't either when we were their age.
That's true.
We couldn't either. There's a lot of things that we did the same damn thing.
But I try to encourage
and
them.
honestly, but think about it. When we were drinking, we drank this shit fast and hard.
Quick. Gone.
We drank stuff that said bourbon, vodka.
Yeah, we didn't know what special age is. We didn't know what any of that stuff is. We didn't know.
Weeded. What in the hell is weeded?
Yeah, it just tastes good when you put some Mountain Dew in it. That was our whole.
Oh,
We
yeah.
drowned
and
everything in Coke.
Yeah, Coke. Ginger ale goes with everything.
Exactly.
And if you're drinking white, any kind of fruit juice goes good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we just didn't know. And now we've learned to appreciate it because we learned to slow down.
And if y'all listen, we're going to school you because we trying to tell you to slow down. Get you a cigar, smoke on it for about an hour, sip your whiskey.
Right.
Yes.
Don't do like Randy and try to shoot it at one.
Randy, I've been hearing this story. It's like
Don't do like Randy.
something last time.
Especially when somebody give you something that they tell you is 80% alcohol by volume. That means that most of it is alcohol.
Anyway, don't mess with Randy.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Randy,
He
my
did his
guy.
thing.
Hey,
He did his thing.
you helped us get a whole lot of views that week.
So you also avid bike rider, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's really good friends with my cousin Hollywood, and I when I announced that she was gonna be here, I think Hollywood was more happy than anything.
Hollywood, no.
You know,
Well, the fact that you showed up and showed out is.
I mean, you put everybody
listen,
on blast.
Right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out. If you want to outdo her, the only thing you could bring in your bag
don't say it.
would be
Don't
some
say it.
pappies.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going somewhere.
You bring some damn Pappy Van Winkle down here, and you will be the official OG.
We'll label you the king.
Yeah.
We'll label you the king. Fuck that.
I'll agree.
You
She
can't.
goes down in history for that one.
Yes.
Well,
So-
then y'all got to come to the house then.
Oh shit.
Woo. Oh, you know what? I saw a picture.
You saw a picture?
You got some real whiskey.
Yeah, because once you learn about it, then you got to start collecting it.
Exactly.
But you know,
Then you gotta
here's the
teach
deal:
others,
when
right?
you
You gotta
when
teach
you
others.
collect it, you want to share
And sharing
what
is
you
caring.
know with other people.
All right,
but people that can appreciate it.
That brings up a good question. What do you do when somebody come to your crib? You give them some of your good shit because you're trying to show off, and they're like, "You got some coke."
Put them out.
Put them out. You got to go.
I have 3 house rules,
Okay.
Woo!
and they're real simple.
Simple.
rules.
If it's open, don't open it.
If it's open, don't open it.
No, if it's,
If it's
not open, don't
not
open it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes. Number 2, don't babysit a bottle.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
right.
Sometimes they find somebody's like, I have such a variety. Try different things.
Ain't that kind of like puff pass?
Exactly.
I see. I had to relate to
Get your
my level.
reference in.
Yeah, I had to get to my level. Yes.
Right. And no more than a 2-finger pour.
Yes.
It's like, because
can live
you're
with that.
drinking nice stuff. Don't fill your cup, your
Because you're not gonna
16-ounce
finish it.
cup.
Honestly, you're not gonna
Right.
finish it.
Right.
You're not
So
gonna finish it.
I'm gonna go
But it's
ahead.
about the
And
experience
if you
of
do,
trying different things.
and if you do, you don't want them people over your house anyway.
Right. And then I would say, if you invite a friend, you're responsible for your friend.
Yeah.
So, what you expect? Would the expectation be if a friend showed up, they brought something? Would you do you expect that?
If it's somebody else.
Yeah, if you come to
with
her
somebody-
house and you say, "Hey, we're gonna sit around and try some different stuff," wouldn't you kind of?
It depends on the occasion. Like, I got a group where we just get up almost monthly and we just try different bottles. So everybody brings a bottle for everybody to try.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but then there's other occasions like I'm just inviting people over because I just want to do a
And
tasting. And it's
sometimes it depends on the invitation itself, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
it depends on
okay.
the purpose of the
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
event. of
Because
what I'm doing.
if I call you up and say, "Hey man, I'm having a wine pairing," I don't expect you to bring shit because your level of wine quality is not there.
Listen, it was not my fault that I went to the Kroger out there in Raleigh and they don't sell no damn wine.
So you brought some barefoot over?
No,
No, I
even
got
worse.
some
Worse.
Stella Rosa.
Black.
Sir.
Listen, that's all they had.
No,
I
it's
got
not.
what they had.
They got
That's
Naomi,
blasphemous. You
whatever
just
that
might as
shit
well leave
called.
that at
Hell,
home.
you could have bought some Snoop over.
The only reason you bring Stella over is if that's what you drink. And if that's what you drink, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So I
don't
got-
bring Stella over and then try to drink my pappy.
Yeah,
Then we don't have a problem.
I got a question since we're speaking of Pappy. What's in the collection?
Yeah, there you
So
go.
I have a 10, 12, and 15.
Happy?
Pappy, yes.
Yes.
Y'all
So let
listen
me
to
ask you
this.
this.
Well, the Van Winkle 10 and 12, and then the pappy
Listen
15.
to her.
Hold on,
Because
Mike.
they're-
Enough.
So if we
Hold on.
came to your crib,
So get back
are
to
you
the-
gonna break it out?
2 of the 3 are open, so 2 of them you can try.
Which two?
Which two?
The 10 and 12 are open. The 15 is not open
I don't blame you
because
there.
I drank my last one. It's all gone.
Shit. So when the party?
The bottle
Right,
is
right,
there.
right.
I put like a
How do-
light
So you
light
saved
in
the
it.
bottle. You
Yeah,
saved
I
the bottle.
Put a
Oh,
little,
no
nice
doubt.
Little light on it. So you'll see this is where the pappy
Hey,
15
we need to do a
used to be.
podcast at her house.
Right. How we get on that invite?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exclusive.
Right.
Well,
right.
again,
Follow the house
there are
rules.
there are people in this city, in Memphis, that know how to get down and have a good time.
And we are all of them.
Yeah, and if you don't know it, then you got to step your game up. I mean, I'm just saying. That's what it boils down to.
Saying.
But the expectation isn't that everybody does it to that level. Like, I have a larger collection than most. But at the same time, it's like whatever is interest of you that you have,
Right.
that's what you want to showcase and that's what you want to have.
What's that one we had, Fabian, in Harlem? Have you had Harlem Standard?
Oh, yeah,
I
Harlem
have not
Standard.
had it yet. I've
is
been
really
seeing
good.
it. It is
That
good.
is really good.
Really good.
Yeah, 'cause I said I need to
We
store
finished
it.
up a whole bottle.
We had a guest on
Yeah,
the
'cause
show,
I didn't see it
and
over
we
there on the cabinet.
and we did the Harlem Standard, and when I bought it, the guy's like, "Yeah, you probably gonna want to put a little water." I'm like, okay,
No.
whatever you said. What he was
right.
he was trying to sell it to me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna buy it. You ain't got to sell me.
Get that talk
The
to
fact
somebody
that I
else.
even
Now, one
touched
thing
it.
I will
Yeah.
say for myself is like I like to try things the first time without ice, just so I can
Oh,
get
yeah,
the
you're
full
supposed to. You're
experience.
supposed to.
But then
Well,
I realized
I had to put the,
or a couple of drops.
I had to put the Bacardi in the freezer because it had been sitting in my car. It was hot as hell, and ain't nothing. Now I'm gonna tell you the one thing I just can't drink is hot whiskey or hot whiskey.
Now I don't like it hot.
Yeah.
Room temperature is
It
fine,
was-
but not hot.
No, it had been sitting in my car, so it was hot. So you would have
Yeah.
been like, ugh.
Yeah, a little heat.
But
to
I
it,
want to
though.
say with rums though, because they are sweeter, they do taste nicer when it has a little chill to it.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm typically not a rum drinker, honestly.
But this was good.
We always had the rum and cokes back in the day. A little twist of lime and all that. And I especially straight. I rarely drink rum straight. But this is good.
If you
This
had
is
a-
good
But
stuff.
what I appreciate, it
Zacapa.
gets sweeter over time.
Yeah,
Zaccapa's good.
Zaccapa's good, but it's
Zacapa
it's rum.
23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
She had to make sure she tested
Yeah,
your
yeah,
knowledge.
yeah.
She was testing
I was
your
like,
knowledge.
you
Is it 23?
I got my stripes.
Is it
Rick
24?
Rick
I got my
OG,
stripes.
Rick. Hey, man, you've been looking at like
I
it was
was
like a
like,
tennis.
I guess.
Watch it. Okay, yo, go, now get it back.
But what is surprising about it, it tastes more like a bourbon than a rum.
Oh.
Absolutely.
And again, the way I end up getting this is, of course, I wanted an old fashioned, and of course, he was like, I got some Jack Daniels. I'm like, no, make me a rum old fashioned. And then he did that with some honey infused simple syrup, and he then took cinnamon and grated it over the top.
Let me
So
ask you
the
this, Ike.
cinnamon-
So it's one of those things. He didn't even have to ask you how much it cost, did he?
I didn't care.
You didn't care. So that's he already recognized you didn't care. You was at that level.
What?
It's
Yeah.
about the experience.
Good. Because to your point, Fabian, no, seriously, everybody that was there was ordering mojitos. Because that's what they
Yeah,
big
exactly.
in
Yeah,
Drink.
Puerto
that's what they
Rico.
know
But the
for.
fact you changed it up right
yeah,
there.
yeah. He was like,
He got excited.
old fat. He started doing that. So
Like,
yeah,
man,
I
I'm
agree.
gonna put this presentation on his ass. Boy.
Right.
The only thing that would, and I told Jamilica if he had took a lighter, because cinnamon will flame up. when
Flame
you-
up, and then that smell
yeah,
is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, that smell is
that would have took it over for me, but he did put it in a plastic cup. So
Now, one of my favorite cocktails is a smoked old fashioned.
dang.
You got it, like yeah.
We got the
trust
smoke
me,
in
we do.
we got a smoker around
Yes,
here?
we
Smoke
do.
around here.
Oh.
Hey, and we got a weeded bourbon. Let's
We
get
do.
it.
We,
Okay.
oh,
Let's
oh,
get
yeah,
it in.
yeah,
There
yeah. We
you
got no
go.
simple
Let's
syrup.
get it
We got
in.
no simple syrup.
Yeah, we
I
do.
got simple syrup in the bag.
Oh,
Thank you.
You know, all right.
get it.
And
Round of
orange
applause.
bitters
Round
in
of
the
applause.
bag.
Say less
Round
on
of
that.
applause.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
So this
For
is what
real.
we're gonna do.
She's a real one. I like it.
Yes, Smoke Fam, we're gonna take a break. Ike gonna make 4 old fashions.
Oh,
4, not 4. 4 old fashions, and we're gonna toss it up. All right, Smoke Fam, we'll be right back.
What up?
Woo! That was a long break.
It
we
took-
made
it took a while for
we
you to
made
make
some
all
old
that.
fashioned. We made some smoked old fashioned. So yeah, them joints.
that cherry is popping.
Oh yeah.
popping.
Your
Oh, yeah.
want some more?
reputation precedes you, brother.
You want some more?
Delicious.
You did that.
I can give you some more. Let me see this, Ike. I'll give you another hit.
Give me another hit.
Ike did
Put a little
that.
bit more cherry wood in that
Ike,
face.
Cherry wood.
Ike is the
No,
maestro
you
right now, man.
Come
He
on.
did his thing.
I should have been paying attention.
Woo, look at that smoke dropping down from that
Oh
joint
yeah,
there.
nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Take it out. There you go. Bam. Woo.
It smells.
Divine.
Yeah, it does smell good.
So we all out of this whistle pig. But if y'all want some Bacardi Rum old fashions, we can hook you up.
Yeah, hook you up. What,
Unless you got another bottle in the car.
It's at the house.
Man,
The next I can offer you is aged at sea.
Well, I tell you what, you bringing some stars to the room here. Well, I swear.
Because I didn't get directions. I was like, oh, let me bring some stuff. Because I was like, I can't show up empty-handed.
And you didn't.
See, the fact that you knew. That's
I'm in somebody else's house, so I was like, let me.
Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there.
That's house etiquette.
If you get invited, to somebody's house to enjoy some libations, if you want to really kick it to the next level, bring a libation.
You know, the cool thing is always bring something you like, because the person that you visiting may not ever had it before. And if they have had it before, they can add it back to their collection, or they can put it back up for somebody else that comes in. So it won't be. It will get used. I don't care if it's some Hennessy.
But what's also great about it is like I enjoyed seeing you all experience for the first time. That was nice.
It's like that dude.
And thank you for that, because I hadn't tried this one.
It's like that dude that got the new weed. What do they always say?
Ooh,
this shit right here.
This right here.
And they do the same thing. They like, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? One hit a quitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody think that. So it's cool. You do all that.
Yeah. Hall of Fame.
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 You know what? We got.
She has set a standard that's gonna be hard to beat with guests.
Okay. Speaking of guests and Hall of Famers.
Hold up.
Okay.
Because Google has a hell of a description to describe this whistle pig.
Let's go.
You know, Fabian said that the descriptions are like, what did you say they are?
Like porn. Porn. They tell you the best shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just read this right here. It says, there are few brands who dare to push the boundaries the way Whistle Pig has been pushing them, and this new product is proof positive of the Vermont distillery's bold and somewhat wild tendencies. Teaming up with the brand who makes sunglasses straight from Party Mountain makes a certain impression. So I mean, they give it like 4.8 out of 5 stars.
Bruh.
So this right here, oh yeah,
much deserved as well.
Yes,
much deserved.
If y'all want a good whiskey, go get you some of this right here. This right here.
And if you want some good rum,
you gotta fly down to Jamaica. To Puerto Rico and get you some of that. But if you want to go to Memphis, you can go to Rick. Rick, you got this yet?
Oh, I will.
Oh,
you gotta turn it around.
Yes.
Now that I've tried it, yes, I will.
That's the front of it right there.
I got the
But what's
ride.
been
and
cool
bourbon.
about
sides.
Whistle Pig is like the last few years, like maybe the last 4 or 5 years, they've been coming out with a different year annual. And that was last year's. The one for this year has been like y'all remember the Stilo, the Solo Fire Pit?
Yeah.
That's fireless. That's the latest one. I had that one too. It's not open yet. That's the only reason I didn't bring it.
There you go. There you go.
But
Like
each year they've been coming out with some different ones, and it's like they've been very unique for each one.
All right, so speaking of unique, my boy, my guy, my good friend, Rodan, the artist extraordinaire, called me up and said, hey, man, I got a new cigar piece. Can I bring it just to show the audience? I said, you can always unveil stuff here.
Absolutely.
So,
wait a minute. You know, I'm gonna be honest. So when I went to Puerto Rico, I went to this
you
dispensary.
ain't gonna let this shit go,
No, because so I went to this dispensary. Dude, I spent 5 minutes getting checked in, and then finally when I got in, he brings this big barrel of buds out, and he's like, smell this. I'm like, bruh, you not gonna sell it to me? He said, you can't get it. This is that's on this level here.
Hold up, he told you to smell it?
He said, smell it. He said, check this out right here. Even though he knew I couldn't buy no flour because
I mean, why would you do something like that? You just fucking with somebody.
That's what he was doing.
Oh, wow.
That's what he was doing. He was like, smell
He
this.
was teasing you.
Because when I walked in, I was like, yes. I'm home.
All right, Rodan, what you got for us, man?
Got a little something.
You gotta get up and go there.
We gotta go get it, man. Bring it on this camera right here, right over here, man.
Because you came in with a sheet and everything. I was like, what you unveiling?
I'm getting better.
Well, he gonna take his sweet time. Come on, go get it, man. You gotta walk this way. You gotta walk this way. I don't want you to knock over shit.
He said a little bit of the Whistle Pig.
He done had Whistle Pig. Hold on, you tried everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
Rodan said, that's what I do. What are y'all talking about?
Right.
Man, he bought the
Look at it.
easel
He
and
bought the
everything.
easel and everything.
Oh, he ready.
Set that joint right here, man. Right
This is
here.
the unveiling.
Come on.
Right there. Right there.
All
Right
right.
there.
This shit gonna fit?
So it's a cigar piece, you said, bro?
It's a cigar piece.
No, I mean, but even the art around the room is amazing.
I appreciate that. It's part of my private collection.
It's incredible. It is incredible. They're gonna put it up here.
Need a drum roll.
Dum da da dum.
Yeah.
Great unveiling.
Rodan, you got everybody looking like, what is this? Is it a guy? Is it a girl?
Is it a damn
fish?
dolphin smoking a cigar?
Hold on, it better not be that crocodile I told him about.
It better not be no crocodile smoking. We ready,
Let's
man.
get ready. Let's get ready.
Knock this shit down.
Oh, and the slow reveal. Okay.
Very slow.
Woo.
Okay.
I see a leg kicked up in the back.
Oh.
Nice.
Damn.
Sucky.
Nice.
All right. Hey,
Got her ankle bracelet on.
can everybody see that? Wow. Rodan, you got to move it around. Look at the monitor over there.
Okay.
That ankle
So,
bracelet.
You say where you at? She gonna production gonna post it. She gonna frame it up.
Wow. Hey,
this
you know
yours?
what? I'm gonna tell you this. Once you just get there with Rick, man, and tell us about this piece.
Come on, bro. And I want to know if it's sold.
That is tight.
You know, Rodan
Hey,
gonna.
that's all the reason he brought it. He's like, I ain't trying to
He's
sell
like, I'm
shit.
through with it now. I'm just wanting.
No, that is a beautiful piece.
That is tight. That is tight.
All the way down to the arched eyebrows.
Speak on it, bro.
Speak on it. Speak on it, man.
So I've got a client. Most of his work is like nude black women, and this will be his second piece that I did for him. And I said, I'm gonna just wreck your house and put something up that's absolutely just great and dope, and this what came up. Yeah, so.
I'm really liking the ankle bracelet around her.
So,
her
That's the
ankle,
same thing I
man.
see. and the waist beads.
The
There you
waist
go.
beads, yeah.
Oh, I
There's
can
so
see the
many
waist
things.
beads.
The locket sign this really stands out. Wow.
And the plumpness of Derriere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's the
yes,
all
yes.
natural.
It's all
Is
natural.
is that velvet she laying on?
That is fur.
Fur. It's fur.
That's a black fur. Yeah, that's a black fur. So it came out great.
That cheetah?
I think
That's some jaguar.
That's jaguar. Man, that's chinchilla. That's that chinchilla right there.
Mr. Robinson's in the house
That's
now,
that chinchilla.
boy.
That chinchilla in the house, man. That is
Yeah,
dope.
but
man.
I got delivered that Monday, so I'm going to show it around and probably hang it in Robusto. Probably for about during the weekend, folks can get a good look at it. Share it to share it with everybody.
They're gonna do more than get a good look at it.
They're gonna get a look at it. Yeah,
That is a beautiful piece.
That is a
Thank you,
beautiful
thank you,
piece,
thank you,
man.
thank you. Yeah, I had fun doing it.
Now wait
Wait,
a minute,
normally-
Larry. Get out that refrigerator. You
Now,
gotta try this
normally when you
whistle pig. Yeah, try that whistle pig. It's
when
corner left
when
for
you bring something,
all for you.
it's not already sold, and you give me a chance to write a first refusal here.
Us.
True.
Yeah, I mean, but I get it though, man. I get it. I don't think I could hang this up here, and I'm sure my wife will not let it.
Oh,
Grace on
absolutely
her.
no. I can have it in my house.
I have it up. I have it in the closet
Yeah.
somewhere. There in the
Hey, here
place.
she go. Who that bitch?
That's Black Nubian.
Who that woman?
yes,
Who that
yes.
right there?
Black Nubian.
No, man, that is. Hey, Ro, once again, you did your damn thing. on that,
Appreciate it,
boy.
appreciate it,
Yes.
appreciate it,
Boy, I swear,
appreciate
you
it.
gotta
Yeah,
get your
appreciate
hands
it.
up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes. Hey, you know, I know you wasn't gonna let the Smoke fam down. I knew
Right.
y'all wasn't gonna let us
Give
down.
Larry that little corner of that whistle
Yeah,
pig.
Larry,
You gotta
go
try
take it
that.
to the head,
We
man.
got
Don't
Mr.
take that little
Robinson
corner.
who just showed up. Man, that's all that's left, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
No, Larry's my friend. I gotta take care of my friend.
Man, I tell you what,
Good job, bro.
No, don't take it in. Sip,
Nailed
sip,
that.
sip.
Oh my
Sip
God.
it.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I'm gonna give it
whole nother level.
That's what I'm talking
Whole
about.
nother level. Man, I tell you what.
That's not 125 proof. That is really.
No, he's fine.
But
Thank
you know
you.
what?
Thank you.
Listen.
That was my contribution.
Larry is an OG. Larry. So one time Larry said,
Larry wasn't even phased.
Larry's like, "Hey, come on, man, let's go have a drink somewhere." So we went someplace, and I think Larry ordered straight whiskey I don't think I was there yet.
You wasn't there yet?
I wasn't there yet.
Yeah, but, man. As long as I know him, he had some shit called Love Larry. I don't even know what the fuck it was. What was Love Larry?
What's Love Larry?
What's Love Larry?
Love Larry is Jack with
and
a
water,
splash of Sprite, and a lemon slice.
Okay.
Oh, excuse us.
Love Larry.
Okay.
So that was my contribution. What did you think about the whistle pig? I need to know what you thought about
Talk
the
about
whistle
it.
pig.
Awesome. I love the pepper. It reminds me of a rye of a.
It's a weeded.
It's weeded.
But what was the first thing you tasted?
The first thing I noticed was the pepper, but then when a man here,
Cause he shot it. He didn't sip it.
Yeah, he
the
liked.
caramel.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody said the caramel notes.
But the pepper was what jumped out at me because I'm a big rye drinker.
Right.
So the Bullet Rye, the Angel's Envy Rye,
Yep.
they have a very strong peppery taste.
I'll be honest with you, the Uncle Nearest
But the
rye
rye
is
gives
still
you
my
that
favorite.
and I like the allspice of a rye.
I like the spice.
That allspice,
Yeah.
amazing.
Man, I tell you what, this has been a hellified show here.
Right. We've learned some things.
We've learned some shit. I mean,
look,
got
I know
a
I
house
want to be
full.
on the
Killed a
list
couple of bottles.
for the invite when she gets them to the house. Can you
Yeah.
see this collection.
Listen, we gonna have something. We gonna have something.
Right.
Because
Yeah, we have
if I
something.
know Jamilica could go show up and show out,
Where y'all
I'm
at?
just gonna invite her. Where y'all at? There you go.
Let me play homage to
Exactly,
the queen because
exactly.
she has set a
I'm
bar.
just gonna go ahead and give you a heads up. In addition to the cigars, we may be smoking a little something else. I'm just throwing it out there.
I have redone my backyard. You can do whatever you like.
Do whatever you like. You know what?
Do whatever you like.
And it's private with the 8-foot fence.
So now, do you want people getting in touch with you? Give out your social media if you want.
My social media is Jamilica10 or Neat901. Because I love a
Neat
neat drink.
901.
Neat901.
Neat 901.
I love
I'm tell you what. I mean,
love it.
if you really want to know about bourbons, whiskeys, and rye, and the strip, all that stuff, man, you are the person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are,
love
and
it.
then you
Absolutely.
gonna sit there and smoke a stick with you, and you probably be that one to say, I don't like this shit.
right.
Yeah, you gotta come correct next time you come over here.
They call Bourbonista.
Yeah,
right?
Bourbonista. Is that what you said,
Yeah.
Bourbonista?
Just like you have a wine sommelier, you
Yeah.
have a bourbon steward.
There you go, Bourbon Stewart.
That's what it's
it
about.
is.
Yeah.
Love it.
Bourbon Stewart.
Y'all go follow her. Neat_901. That
There
joint
we
right
go.
there. Woo,
That's
man.
what's up.
We got,
stuff
we got
on
some
there.
things for you to enjoy.
Yes, thank you so very much for
Absolutely.
gracing
Thank you
us.
for
Man, this has
having
been
me. I
Yeah,
had a
this has
great
been
time.
incredible.
This has
Ike,
been
And my
send us
smoked
off.
old fashioned Ike, amazing.
I told you I can do it.
Did his thing.
Ike did his thing on
Rick
this.
Did his thing.
Oh, wait.
Thing, man. Come on.
Mine is too, man. Hey, that's what's up.
No, this
yeah.
was delicious.
Like, that was
All right,
I was
Ike.
running my
So,
mouth for you. And I still smell
the whole purpose of the smoke. We always give somebody to smoke. So I listened to my guys at the Breakfast Club, and when they gave Diddy the smoke, and I think it's appropriate to give him the smoke too.
Because we got the Ciroc on here? Or just
no,
because?
just because.
Just because.
Got nothing to do with the Ciroc.
Yeah,
nothing to do
the
with
Ciroc is good.
Look where the Ciroc is and look where everything else is.
Yeah.
empty.
Right.
Yeah, so
This
Diddy,
This is the type of group I like.
the fact that you try to be, what's his little saying? Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, can't
You
stop,
know,
can't stop. Now your ass getting stopped.
Yeah, we need you to slow down.
No doubt.
We need you to slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Regardless
What
of
comes
whatever
around goes around.
Yeah, whatever happened between you
And
whoever, there was still no reason for you to act the way that you acted, and because of that, we gonna give you the smoke because you deserve it.
You deserve
Period.
it. You deserve it.
Period.
I think everybody.
But, he came up with the word bitch ass.
You know what?
And he came the
here's-
biggest bitch ass.
Here's the
after we
real
saw that
deal.
video.
Here's the real deal. I used to have a T-shirt that said "No bitch assness" because that was his
Bitch
thing.
assness. That
No
was his
bitch
thing,
assness.
bitch assness.
But you was the damn bitch assness.
Man, huge
Hey,
bitch
that's
ass.
how he came up with the idea.
Times
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, times 10. Exactly.
10.
Exactly.
Right,
So, typically we try to give somebody flowers and we try to lift somebody up. But Diddy, the shit that you did deserves the smoke.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
All of
That's it.
All right.
Sorry.
How they get in contact with us, Ike?
Man, we on Facebook. We on Instagram, The Smoke Podcast. We on check out the YouTube channel. Now, this is going to drop probably Monday next week. and you guys can see the beautiful Miss Jamilica Burke on the show. She is definitely an OG. In my book.
So can I get invited
she
again
wears
maybe
the
one
crown.
day?
Listen, you ain't got to do it to show up.
If you bring your bag, you come
All you
tomorrow.
gotta do-
We record on Wednesday nights. All you gotta do is show up.
Yeah, anytime you
I'm
like,
there.
man, I ain't got nothing. I'm in
No,
Memphis.
even if you got something to do, you got somebody with you. Hey, they want to go have it. Hey, let's go here. They all welcome.
Because the section looks real comfortable.
Yeah, well, the whole atmosphere.
The whole atmosphere is-
And what
been a
we
great
finna do?
experience.
We
No, I
finna go outside
appreciate
and
it.
play some spades. We got some spades players here.
Come on now.
We finna go outside and play some spades. So you're
on.
more than welcome to join us.
All right.
But smoke fans,
The cigar, wait a minute. The cigar was great.
Okay,
the rum was great.
Yes, it
The
was.
whiskey was off the chain.
Yes.
It's gone.
Yes.
And I'll be honest with you, to Rick's point, this Ciroc, how you say it, limonada?
One person
It's
drank
really
it.
good. Actually, it is really good. I had some over to Rick graced my household with a couple of bottles, and I finished 1.5 out. It's good stuff.
So listen, again, it's summertime. You're gonna be sitting outside.
Yes.
You want to just
Throw some
chill.
ice on it.
Go by 3481 Austin P. Stop in there. Tell Rick, listen, I heard this on the Smoke Podcast.
He might give you a
might
discount.
give you a little discount.
Mike.
I ain't gonna
Emphasis
say
on Mike.
Mike.
Emphasis on my, it depends on how his day been.
There you go. There you
If he done
go.
sold a
On
bunch
Mike.
of shit, yeah, he might give you.
Now, if you want to guarantee you get something, show up in there with a little short skirt on. He go.
Tell the truth, Shannon Devil. Tell the truth, Shannon Devil.
There you go.
All right, Smoke fam. Until we smoke again, we will holla.
We'll holla, y'all.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.